This one over here. We're having a hard time connecting. Yeah. There she is. Haribo. Dhanyavad. Dhanyavad, Tony. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Is your audio working okay? Can you hear me? Yes, I can't hear anything from you. No sound. Tony, is your sound on?
Yes.
No. Huh?
No.
Say, now
It's
okay?
okay.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thank
Your
you.
flower, Maharaj.
Gigantic. Wonderful.
Hibiscus.
We call hibiscus, yes.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Andavad Krishna Keshava. Vocês não estavam me ouvindo?
Dhanyavad. Maharaj, Yadagopal asked to say that his internet is not working very well because he is with a 4G in internet. So they are in Mayapur in the Gopinath Gaudiya Mat. So the internet is not very well, so they cannot join.
Okay. Unfortunate. Tony, is yours? Can you hear us? Tony? Hare Krishna, Tony, can you hear? Pradhanji, are you able to hear? Are you able to hear us? There's no audio. It doesn't. I don't think he hears anything.
He's not able to unmute.
You're not able to unmute?
Yes.
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means.
Tudo certo. Passou bem a semana. Passou bem.
She's asking if it's everything all right.
Is everything okay? I wish.
All right.
Anyhow, we're going on despite whatever circumstances there are. How about you? Are you all, everybody felt well there? You're all healthy?
Oh,
Yes, good.
causa da inspiração dele para nós.
Oh, because yours inspiration. We are okay. We are fine. Yeah.
Krishna, Krishna.
She's saying that the Krishna Keshava sent a video about explaining how to put subtitles in the video. So she's asking for thanks. Yeah.
Oh,
De Srimad Bhagavatam.
do you know Spanish? You both know
Poquito.
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 Because books are in Spanish. The Bhagavatam, all the books are in Spanish. Huh? If you like to read, then they are in Spanish. Portuguese, I think only 2 volumes
Yeah.
in Bhagavatam.
Agradeço muito a Krishna Keshava e ao Senhor.
She's saying thank you so much, Krishna
Okay.
Keshava and
Okay.
Maharaj.
Nada.
Tony, can you hear us yet?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, Maharaj.
Okay, God. Good evening.
Maharaj, I'm going to go to Puri and see your ashram there in
Oh, very nice.
February 1st week.
Oh, February, okay.
Yeah, I'm very scared of India.
Really?
Yep, very, very scared. I have a nightmare when I arrive there.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah,
Lord Jagannath will protect you.
thank you, sir.
Hare Krishna. You
There are
visit?
a lot of people in Princeton want to get your prasad.
Okay.
They're asking me a lot of questions because they saw me going around with Krishna Keshav Das. So after that, they saw me and they've been, every time I go to town, which is few blocks, they ask me all kinds of questions.
Oh, ask them to come to the Y. And they can,
I know.
Yes.
I've been trying very much.
Good.
Besides my work, this is what I do. But I've been trying to people to join and stuff like that. Yeah,
Very nice. Thank you very much.
no problem. Anytime. Thank you
Bye.
for doing this. That's very nice.
Yes, they all can come.
Even though I don't understand much of it.
Hare Krishna. You can just tell them we chant Hare Krishna. Come and
Right.
Come and learn.
They know that Princeton is very, very knowledgeable. They know that Princeton is very knowledgeable. You know that. They know that. They have a little bit. I guess Krishna Keshav Das probably has more understanding. They have a little bit more. They have a little bit more advanced questions.
Consciousness, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
We are trying also to make a program at the on the campus for prasad distribution.
Okay.
And also lectures.
Actually, I've learned a lot from you and Krishna Keshav Das about the whole philosophy and religion than I knew before.
Okay, good. That's what we're here for.
I wanted to say one thing. And Pradhanji in India, what they do for those people who can't come to the temple for program, they organize the village preaching program where someone will have their house for one night, where different community members will say, okay, the community who has questions about Bhakti Yoga can come all to one place for one night, one community member's house, and then we bring prasad there and we answer a question and have kirtan at the houses in the villages in India. So we can do the same thing in Princeton. If these people who you're talking to can't come on Sundays or something.
You know, sorry, you know it is. You know how difficult it is. When I stand out there on the street and call people to get prasad, and you've seen it, how difficult it is for people to give few minutes. You know that, sir.
Yeah, I'm saying instead of asking them to come to us, we don't have to ask them to come to us all the time. We can also offer, we can come to you.
Right. No, sir. This Mercer County right here, they don't have any time. they're into materialistic wealth. Like on Saturday, they take their children to Kuman. They're just running around like chicken with their head cut off. Forget about going to their house. I've lived here for 40 years. I've lived here all my life, actually, even though with the Indian accent. Yeah, they're like, that is what really turns me off. In West Windsor, the next town, they had 20 years ago, they had so many suicides because these Asian parents put so much pressure on the children. Yeah, I never did. I never told my children what to study, nothing. Yeah. They're like maniacs, like running after buying houses and buying, just achieving, buying cars, and it's unbelievable. Yeah. I'm sorry to sound such negative, but that's yeah.
Dandavats, devotees, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Are you okay?
I'm well, Maharaj.
Okay.
Are you well?
Yes, we are all well here.
Good.
As long as we remember Krishna, we're well.
You're in the park? Is this Tony?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it looks nice weather. The day looks nice there.
Where are you from? Like where is this coming from?
I'm actually in London.
Oh, I was in London a few months ago. My brother passed away in Bristol.
Oh.
I was very disappointed, very heartbroken. Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear. Bristol's
Yeah,
a lovely place.
He was the head of the electrical engineering in Bristol, and the healthcare system is so bad, that compared to the US. Like here, if a poor man on the street calls an ambulance, the ambulance will come right away. But for my brother, they took 7 hours and they hesitated to come. I can't believe that. Oh, that's ridiculous.
Some time here.
Everybody says here, British is so good, but that is nonsense. That is British is a horrible system compared to the US. Yeah. But yes, I was there. I was there for 2 weeks. I saw him die. It was just not a very good experience I went through. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry to say that. I'm getting old, so I have to say things straightforward. I wrote about it anyway. I still have to write about other things. And in US, people are very nice. The nicest people in the US are in the United States. They will never rude. But in Bristol, the doctors are so rude. You ask them a question, they'll kick you out of the hospital. I mean, just unbelievable. Yeah.
Oh dear. Sorry you had a bad experience.
Well, I talked to people and they agreed with me. They said that's what the system is. Yeah. I talked to educated people in England, and that's what British system is. Yeah.
They have social medicine
social medicine. Yeah, it's very good for the poor people. And they don't go, if you have a problem, they don't diagnose it. Like they said he has pancreatic cancer, but they never diagnosed it. They said, well, let it be, let's see, let's wait and see. So wait and see was like 7. Here they will diagnose it in 12 hours, 4 hours, you're done. Yes, it's pancreatic cancer. Night and day difference.
Was he with private or he was with the NHS?
I think it was the NHS, one of the biggest hospital. Yeah, he had all the care. Like he had all the care that a person would get, but they don't have specialized care in UK. Yeah, it's
if you go private, you can have these options.
Irrespective of the thing, in UK, when you have a problem, they don't diagnose it right away. Like you go to Princeton Hospital, I have people, they go in now, 4 o'clock, they're done. But in UK is, we can't do it. They don't do anything right away. Some socialistic medication. Yeah. The COVID was very good. Some things are very good, but for poor people, it's fantastic. But beyond that, that's it. The buck stops there. Yeah.
Well, unless you'd have to go private.
And here the doctors are accountable. Doesn't matter private or public. Here the doctors are accountable. They're scared to lose their license. They're scared of everybody here. But in UK, it's like, it was night and day. You have to be in the US system to realize what I'm saying. I don't think I can describe it. Yeah. I'm going to talk about that UK-US system. From time to time, I will bring it to awareness, because here in the United States, they fight, Republicans and liberals fight. And they say, oh, this is, US is bad, US is bad. I'm going to talk about it here. I've already written one or twice. Yeah. There's nothing like the American system, nothing like the Americans. I lived in Canada for a while. There's nothing like the American system. Yeah.
So
he would have been alive if he was here.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. London has a big Hare Krishna thing, and I stood in Trafalgar Square and I talked to some people. They said, you come during Jagannath and this place will be packed with people. Yeah, yeah. London does have, so.
Yes, where is that in
Trafalgar Square in London, yeah. They said they'll be packed with thousands of people, yeah.
the Bhakti Vedanta Manor.
Yeah, and they're very educated. London, the thing of the UK is very educated, very aware of world things, very aware, very educated, very intelligent UK people, very aware of it, yeah. Very knowledgeable about the world. It's right in the center of the universe, and it's very knowledgeable, I mean, something like this, Hare Krishna, I don't have to tell them. Once I bring the topic up, they'll be telling me. Yeah, they're very knowledgeable about everything, yeah. Very open, very knowledgeable, very open to countries like Iran and stuff. Yeah, yeah.
How long were you staying in London? Or
I stayed for 2 weeks. I saw him die. I mean, I did not. I just left and he died. Then they won't let me see him. But then anyway, I had to take some help and saw him in the morgue. Yeah.
Was it from COVID?
No, not from COVID. Not from COVID. He had he had some kind of brain. You see, that's the thing. He fell down and there was a blood got into his brain, and he ended up staying in the hospital for some care for 10 months. No, not COVID at all. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not. It's not like the U.S. It's not like the U.S. They gave him a vaccination that might have killed him, but there's no way to find those things out. They don't have any accountability. They did 48 hours before he died. He had a vaccination. Here they're very careful. Yeah, that might have done it too. Yeah.
Goodness.
So, yeah.
All right.
So
now Kartik is ended yesterday.
Okay. Yes, as a matter of fact, I'm talking too much today. The place I was born, I left India in 15. The Kartik thing was done in the river banks, and it was we had only a house with a lot of land, and everybody had a house. India's population was very low that time in the 60s, and the Kartik was right next door. The river was next door. Believe that, and that's funny you say that. Yeah. Was next door. So we used to go and when I was a 10-year-old, we used to go and float the boats, thinking that they used to go to Indonesia from there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this month is called Keshav.
Yeah. Keshav. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know who's coming. Now it's 1:20. Anyone else coming today? Do you know?
No one has said.
Would you like to make your talk? Lead your talk?
Okay.
Yeah.
Jai Om Vishnupad Sripad Bhakti Madhava Puri Maharaj Ki Jai. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Yadita Gadadha Sri Vasudeva Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadha Sri Vasudeva Bhakta-vrinda.
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasudeva Gaura Bhakta-vrinda.
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Bhakta-vrinda.
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Yadvaita Gadadhara Shri Vasudeva Gaura Bhakta-vrinda.
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Bhakta-vrinda.
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Yadvaita Gadadhara Shri Vasudeva Gaura Bhakta-vrinda.
Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Bhakta-vrinda.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama Rama
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Hare Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Rama Hare
Hare
Rama
Rama.
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare.
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari
Hari
Bol, Hari
Bol, Hari
Bol,
Bol,
Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura
Hare
Nitya
Hari
Gaura Hari
Hare.
Bol,
Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari
Hari
Bol, Hari
Bol,
Bol.
Hari
Hari
Bol,
Bol, Nitya Gaura Hari
Nitya Gaura
Bol,
Hari
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev,
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 Gurudev, Jaya
Gurudev,
Jaya
Jaya
Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya
Jaya Jaya
Gurudev,
Gurudev,
Gurudev, Gurudev, Jaya
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 Gurudev.
Gurudev.
Jai Sri Prabhupada, Sri Guru Maharaj, Sri Gurudev, Sri Nitai Dev, Jai Shankar
Joy,
Maharaj ki Jai,
joy,
Jai Giri Govardhan ki Jai,
joy.
Jai Go Premanandi, Hari 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 Bol.
Hari Hari Hari
Bhavaveda
Bol.
Bhaktivinoda ki jai.
Jai. Jai Om Sripad, Sripad Bhakti Madhava Puri Maharaj ki jai.
Jai Kanapati Devi ki jai, jai. Krishna Keshava Prabhu ki jai, jai. Srimati Devi ki jai, jai. Nalini Devi Dasi ki jai. Jai Kone Prabhu ki jai.
Jai.
Hare Krishna. Okay. Kanyapriya, what happened to you? What's her name? Uma Devi. You have any word
Sorry, Maharaj?
about Uma Devi?
Oh, she's coming back, I think, on the 29th
Oh,
of
I see.
November.
She's still.
So she's still in India. Yeah, I had one message from her because I was missing her. I sent her one message, but then finally she sent me one message back.
Okay.
Saying hello, and she's back on the 29th. So soon we'll have her back.
Very nice. Uma Devi and the other lady also, Devahuti. Haven't heard from her a while. Okay. Page 38 on the Pocket Kirtan Guide. Want to show it on the screen so Tony can follow. We'll try to show it on the screen.
Annoying. Come on then, sit down.
Can you see it? Is that visible to everyone?
Yes, Maharaj.
Okay.
Let's see.
Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavam Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatanvikam Shri Ram Advaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Vivasakhanvitam Om Maganasya Chakshurum Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Puja Shri Guru Bhargava Gita Mahabhavamika Purva Parya Parampara Prachalita Prabhupada Krite Bhaktir Nimala Nivritam Samratam Sadaram Vande Shri Gurudevam Ananta Shri Acharya Gurvabhishta Sarpurvakam Gauruganair Shambhushitam Chintya Samasta Veda Nipunam Shri Rupa Bhadanam Govinda Vidam Valam Paratanam Bhakyamritam Karam Vande Vishwaguru Bhagavad Premno Vijayam Devam Divyatanam Chandavaranam Alarka Chelakitam Sandrananda Puram Sarika Varanam Vairagya Vidyam Sri Siddhanta Bhakti Bhakti Vande Tam Supadambare Nashishwaram Sridhara Sri Siddhanta Saraswati Vidito Gaudiya Varambaye Bhatto Banari Vakamante Yogora Sankirtanaya Mayavara Trivigaudara Uditya Jivanimam Krishna Prema Sukam Pradat Prabhu Namo Gorkishoraya Bhaktavadutta Murtaye Gorantri Madhva Prengaya Radha Baba Vishevane Vande Bhakti Gauram Shri Gaura Shakti Swarupam Bhakti Shashraya Samarajam Radha Rasa Sudhaniji Gaura Vijashashaya Vaishnavaya Vigraham Jagannatha Prabhu Vande Prema Bhimreda Vaishnavam Vanshakapa Tarubhyascha Kripasindhu Bhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Vanshakapam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Svatam Bhagavataram Mami Bhaktaram Namo Mahavaya Krishna Prema Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya
Namne Gaura Shri Namaha Chayatam Surato Tango Mama Manda Bhagavati Matsara Padam Bojo Radha Divya Vrindaranya Kalpada Srimad Radha Sanasto Sri Gandharva Shri Devo Praise the Levi Sriman Rasa Sarati Vamsivata Tata Karshan Venu Swanaragopir Gopinata Shri Vrindaya Tulsidevaya Krishna Bhakti Satyam
Namo Namaha
Atanat Mantra Guru Gurun Bhagavata Yasan Jayam Jai Saparika Shri Guru Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Jai Srila Prabhupada, Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Gurudev, Srila Acharya Dev, Srila Shanta Maharaj ki Jai. Oh, Prema Hari Giri Govardhan ki Jai. Jai Samaveda Bhaktivinoda ki Jai. Jai Oh, Prema Nandi. Hari 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 Bol.
Haribo.
Sripad Bhaktivinoda Puri Maharaj ki jai.
Jai.
Okay. Yasomati Nandana, page 16. Down at the bottom. Who likes to sing?
Happy March, I can sing if you like.
Okay.
Yasomati Nandana Vajavarana Gala Gokula Ranjana Kana
Yasomati Nandana Prajabaranaya Gokula Ranjanagana
Gopi Paranatana Matana Manahara Kalyatamana Vitana
Gopi Paranadana Madana Manohara Kariya Dama Navidana
Amala Harina Mamiya Vilasa
Amala Harina Amya Vilasa
Amala Harina Mamiya Vilasa
Amala Harina Amya Vilasa
Vipino Purandara Navinana Kara Barbara Vamsivatana Suvasa
Vipina Purandara Navinana Karabara Vansivadana Suvasa
Ajajana Palana Surakula Nashana Nanda Godana Rakovala
Rajajana Palana Surakula Nashana Nanda Godana Rakoyala
Govinda Matava Navanita Taskara Shundara Nanda Gopala
Govinda Madhava Navinita Taskara Sundara Nanda Gopala
Jamuna Tata Chara Gopi Vashana Hara Rasarasika Kipamoya
Yamuna Tatachara Gopi Vasanahara Rasarasika Kripa Moya
Shirata Vallabha Vrindavana Natavara Bhakati Vinoda Shaya
Sri Radha Vallabha Vrindavana Natavara Bhakti Vinoda Shaya
Yasomati Nandana Vajavarana Gada Gokula Ranjana Kana
Yasomati Nandana Vrajaparanagara Gokula Ranjana
Gopi Paranadana Matano Manahara Kalyadamana Vitana
Gopi Paranadana Madana Manohara Kaliyadamana Vidana
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare Krishna.
We couldn't sing it as high as you, but yeah. Hare Krishna. Gauranga. Let's see. Let's sing Gurvastakam, Guruvastakam, page 45.
43.
would like to sing?
Canta. Você tem voz bonita.
Hã?
Próxima canta.
Who's going to sing?
Can I
No,
can I see?
no one. Oh, she is.
Nalini.
Nalini will sing. Okay.
Okay, okay. Samsara dava nalalida loka Tranaya karunya gana ganatvam Pratapsya kalyana gurnarnavasya Vande guru shri charanaravinda
Samsara
Nalalita loka Pranaya kayuna Praptasya kalyana gurnarnavasya Vande guru shri charanaravinda
Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nritya Gita Vaditriya Madhyan Manasora Sena Romanchakam Pasrutaranga Bhajo Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda
Mahaprabhu Kirtana Nitya Gita
Vaditriya Madhyan Manasora Sena
Roman
Shakam
Shakam
Pasrutaranga Bhajo
Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda
Charanaravinda Shri Vrigahara Dana Nityanana Shringaratan Manjira Marjanado Juktasyam Bhaktam Chaniyunjatopi Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda
Shri Vigrahara Dhanityananda Shringaratan Mandirabhajanado Yotasya Saniyunjatopi Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda
Chaturvida Shri Bhagavad Prasado Swadhana Triptan Hari Bhakta Sangam Privatva Triptim Bhajata Sadhueva Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda
Chaturvida Shri Bhagavad Prasada Swadhana Triptan Haribhakta Sangam Tripaiva Triptin Bhajata Sadhueva Vande Guru Shri
Charanaravinda Shri Radhika Madhava Yora Para Madhurya Lila Gunarupanam Nam Pratikshana Svadana Lolupasya Vande Guru Shri Charanaravinda
Shri
Radhika
Radhika
Madhava Yora Para
Madhurya
Madhurya
Lila
Lila
Gunarupanam
Gunarupanam
Pratikshana
Pratikshana Svadana
Svadhanalolopasya
Lolupasya
Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru
Shri
Shri
Charanaravinda
Charanaravinda Nikunja Junora Chikeli Jai Jajali Bijuktira Pekshaniya Tata Tridaksha
Lost connection.
You lost it?
Anyone here?
They froze.
No. We
Okay.
finished?
Nikunjayuno Jayali Yoktira Pekshaniya Tatradi Daksha Rati Vallabhasya Vande Guru Shri Charanavindam
Nikunjayo no
Kele Sridhara Yayali Bir Yuktira Pekshaniya Tatrati Daksha Jati Bhalavasya Vande Guru Shri Charanara Vindam.
Okay, maybe we should wait. See if they get connected again.
Shanta Maharaj just got back to Nishingapoli from the preaching program, and he said he'll call tomorrow in Dandavat Pranam. Oh, Nalini isn't back, but Amia Sindhu has come.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, we'll go on to continue the song. Nikunjayo no radikali siraye yayali bir yuktira pekshaniya tatradi daksha dati vallabhasya vande guru shri charanaravindam.
Nikunjayuno Nikele Siddhaye
Yayali
Hayali Bir Yuktir Apekshaniya Tatrati Daksha Dati Vallabhasya Vande Guru Shri Charanara
Sakshadarithvena samasta shastraya yuktastatha bhavyateva sadvi into praboya priya eva tasya vande guru shri charanaravindam.
Sakshadarithvena Samasta Shastraya Yastata Bhavyateva Sati Kintu Praboya Priya Eva Tasya Vande Guru Shri Charanavindam.
Yasya prasadad bhagavat prasado yasya prasadana gati kutopi dayam stuvam tasya yasastri sandhyam vande guru shri charanaravindam.
Yasya
Prasadad Bhagavat
prasada
Prasado
Yasya
Yasya
prasadam
Prasadad Nagita Kutopi Jayam
Jayam
Stuvam
Stuvam
Stasya
Stasya
Yasastri
Yasati
Sangyam
Sangyam
Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru
Shri
Shri
Charanarvindam.
Charanarvindam.
Jaya Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva Guru Deva Jaya Guru Deva
Jaya
Jaya
Guru,
Guru Deva
Jaya
Jaya
Guru
Guru
Deva
Deva.
Deva Guru
Guru Deva
Deva
Jaya
Jaya
Guru
Guru Deva.
Deva.
Srimad Guru Rastakame Taruchaya Brahme Muhurte Patati Prayatnat Yastena Vrindavana Nata Sakshat Sevai Velabhya Charusonteva.
Srimad Guru
Guru
Rastakame
Rastakame
Taruchai
Taruchai
Brahma
Brahme
Murte
Murte
Patati
Patati
Prayatna
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 Yastena Vrindavana
Yastina
Yastena
Nata
Vrindanata
Sakshat
Vrindavanata
Sakshat
Sevai
Sakshat
Velabhya
Seva
Radhe
Charusonteva.
Valavya
Vallabhya
Charusonteva.
Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam. Vande Guru Shri Charanaravindam.
Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru
Shri
Shri
Charanarvindam.
Charanarvindam.
Vande Guru Shri
Vande Guru Shri
Charanarvindam.
Charanarvindam.
Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam. Vande Guru Shri Charanarvindam.
Vande
Vande
Guru
Guru
Shri
Shri
Charanarvindam. Shri
Vande Guru Shri
Charanarvindam.
Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva.
Jaya
Jaya
Guru
Guru
Deva,
Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru Deva, Jaya Guru
Jai Srila Prabhupada, Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Gurudev, Srila Charidev, Srila Santa Maharaja.
Jai.
Jai.
Hi.
Haribol, Ananta, Amiya Sindhu Prabhu, Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad Maharaj.
Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad Prabhu.
Madhava.
How are you doing, Amiya Sindhu Prabhu? Are you
Oh.
okay?
Thank you, Maharaj, so much for personal attention. May I say hello and greetings and obstinacy to all the devotees who are collected here with us today. I am absolutely fabulously healthy to be able to hear and be in participation with your loss.
Very nice.
Maharaj, thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes.
I shan't interrupt, I promise.
Hare Krishna.
Haribol, Jai Gurudev.
Page 65.
65.
Nitai.
Sorry, Maharaj, the light went down. It's the second in today.
It's
The power went off.
okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Our misfortune. Page, what is it? 65.
Yeah. Yeah. Nitai Pada Kamala.
That it? Oops, wrong way. Okay, type out to come on. All right, I'll try to say this time. I think Krishna.
Jai.
Nitai Pada Kamala, Koti Chandra Susitala, Kechayaya, Jagata Judaya.
Nitai Pada Kamala. Koti Chandra Susitala. Yechaya Jagata Judaya.
Hey Nani Tai Vine Bai, Radha Krishna Paite Nai, Drida Kori, Dharani Tai Rapai. Radha Krishna Sridhara Say Sambandha Nahi Ara, Rita Janna Giletar, Say Pashu Badadura Chara.
Say
Sambandha nahi yara,
Nitai na balila muke, Majila samsara suke, Vijakule ki kari betara.
Nitai
Mukhe Bhajita Samsara Sukhe Nitya Kule Karita.
Ahankara hoina nitai para pashariya asatyera satya korimani.
Ahankara mata
Haina
nitai pada
Parasya
asatye
Satyakari Mane
Anitaya karuno hobe Rajarada Krishna pabe Dadanitaya Charanadukani.
Nitaya Karuna Habe
Majaraja
Majaraja
Krishna
Krishna
Pari
Pari
Dharanitaya
Charana Dukari
Nitaya Charana Satya Tanhara Sevakanitya Nitai Pad Sadakoroasa.
Nitaya Charana Satya Tanhara Sevakanitya Nitai Pada Satsanga Karasa
Narotama Badaduki Nitai More Karasuki Rakaranga Charanera Pasa.
Narotama Bada Dukhi Nitai Mora Karasuki
Rakaranga
Rakaranga Charanera Pasa
Nitai Gauro Haribo, 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 Nitai Gauro Haribo.
Nitai Gora
Gora
Haribo
Haribo
Haribo Haribo Nitai
Nitai Gora
Rai
Haribo
Nitai Gauro Haribo, 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 Nitai Gauro Haribo.
Nitai Gora
Nitai Gora
Haribo
Haribo
Haribo Haribo Nitai
Nitai Gora
Haribo.
Rai Nitai Haribo.
Haribo
Jai Srila Tamdas Thakur ki jai.
Jai
Hari Haribo.
Haribo.
All right, next. We'll sing page 113,
Please.
113.
Oh,
And Queens.
Does Srimati know this one?
No, she doesn't know.
She doesn't know. Okay. Well, you're going to have to listen to me again. Goranga Bolite Habe. Let me see how to say. Goranga Bolite Habe. Ulaka Sharira. Hari Hari Bolite Nayane. Abe Nira. Goranga Bolite Habe. Ulaka Sharira. Hari Hari Bolite Nayane Pabe Nira Arakabe Nitai Chanda Karuna Karibe Samsara Vasana Mor Kabe Kuchahobe Arakabe Nitai Chanda Karuna Karibe samsara
Vashanam More Abe
abe tu chabe Vishaya chadiya kabe shuro hobe mono kabe hama heraba Sri Vrindavana
Vishaya Chadita Kabe Shudha Habe Kabe Hama Hera
Is it coming through properly?
Yes.
Yes. Rupa Raghunatha Pade Oibe Akuti Abe Hama Bujaba Seyugala Piriti
Rupa Raghunatha Pade Aibheya Kuti Kabe Hama Seyugala Piriti Rupa
Raghunatha Pade Rahu Moro Asa Partana Karaye Sada Naro Tamodasta
Rupa
Raghunatha Pade
Rahu Mora Asa Pratana Karaye Sada
Narotamadasa
Rupa Raghunatha Pade Rahu Moro Asa Partana Karaye Sada Narotamodasa
Rupa
Raghunatha Pade
Rahu Mora
Morasa
Pratana
Narotamadasa
Jaya Nitai Goranga Nitai Goranga Nitai Goranga Nitai Goranga
Jaya
Jaya
Nitai
Nitai Goranga Nitai Goranga
Nitai
Nitai Guru Jaya Nitai Goranga
Jai Narthanasta Korki.
Jai.
All right. Time. Want to sing Hari Arai Nama Krishna? Does Srimati know that one?
Yes.
Yes.
Which
Page
name?
165.
165.
Go away.
Hari Haraya Nama Krishna Jadavaya Namaha.
Hari
Hare
Krishna
Namaha
Yadavaya
Madhavaya Namaha
Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namaha.
Yadavaya
Madhavaya
Madhavaya
Keshavaya Namaha
Gopala Govindaram Shri Madhusudana.
Gopal
Gola Govindaram Shri Madhusudana
Giridhari Gopinata Madana Mohana.
Giridhari
Giridhari
Gopinata
Gopinata
Moha
Madana Mohana
Shri Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Chandra.
Sri Chaitanya
Chaitanya Nityananda Shri
Advaita
Advaita Chandra
Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gora Bhakta Vrinda.
Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Rupa Sanatana Bhattara Gunata.
Jai
Jaya Rupa Sanatana Bhattara Gunata
Shri Diva Gopala Bhattata Saragunata.
Sri
Sri
Diva
Diva Gopala Bhattara Saragunata
Echai Gosani Kori Charana Vandana.
Echai
Jai Goswami Kori Charana Vandana.
Jaha hoiti vignanas abhishta purana.
Hoite Vignanas Avista Purana.
Echai gozani jaramuni taradasa.
Echai
Jaya
Goswami
Goswami
Kori
Ramuni Taradasa.
Tansabara padarenu mora panchagrasa.
Tansavara
Savarenu
Mora
Mora
Panchagrasa.
Panchakrasa.
Tandera charani sevi bhakta sanivasa.
Chandara
Tandera
Charana
Charana Sevi Bhakta
Bhakta
Sanivasa.
Janame mora ei abhilasa.
Janame
Janame Janame Mora Ei Avilasa.
Echai gozani jabi vraje koilavasa.
Echai
Jai Goswami Ave Braje Koilavasa.
Radha Krishna Nitya Lila Korila Prakasha.
Radha
Radha
Krishna
Krishna Nitya Lila Korila Prakasha.
Anandi Bolo Hari Bhaje Vrindavana.
Ananda
Anande
Bolo
Bolo Hari Braja Vrindavana.
Shri Guru Vaishnava Padi Majaya Mana.
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Majaya
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pada Padma Koriyasha.
Shri Guru Vaishnava Pade Padma Koriya.
Tana Kohinarotama Dasa.
Nama Sankirtana Kare Narottama Dasa.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Hare.
Nitai Gora Haribol, 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 Nitai Gora Haribol.
Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Jai Shila Narottama Das Thakur ki
Jai.
Jai.
Evil. All right.
Haribol.
Tony is left. Huh?
I guess so, yeah.
Okay. Amiyo Sindhu.
Wonderful bird song in the background. And wonderful life within our company. We hear dogs barking, we hear wonderful chirping of birds. How wonderful.
Yes.
Most magnificent.
We are connected all over the world.
Well, yes, indeed, Maharaj, and so many different temperatures and different seasons with all devotees here.
Indeed.
Jana Gopal Das and his family, and Nami Devi Dasi. Nami Devi Dasi? Dhanyavad. You're muted. You're muted.
Nalini, Dandavad. Sorry.
Has a different pronunciation.
And your family.
Yes. Oh, she's my mother. She's Srimati Didi.
How
Yeah.
wonderful. Dhanyavad, Mama. What wonderful bird song. Is that the bird song where you are? It's
Ah, o som
incredible.
dos pássaros.
Ah,
Oh, there's
sim.
very birds here. Yeah. It's beautiful today.
Amazing. Wonderful sound. It's a wonderful chirpy, chirpy sound. How happy, how happy. And you know the question, why do birds sing first thing in the morning? So loud,
No, I
Porque
don't
o sol
know.
aparece.
because
Quando o sol aparece.
they made it through the night. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare
All
Krishna.
vibrancy, vibrancy, all the exponential energies of the Lord manifested in so many brilliant different ways, from the color of your yogurt to the color of the flight wings and the birds, to the sound that you hear, all the sensual perceptions, all manifestations, the way we can receive the Lord.
I don't know, they may have Spanish. Do you have
Oh.
the Prapanna Jivanamrita in Spanish?
Sorry, Maharaj.
No, I'm
Sorry.
talking to, that's okay. We're trying to, we're going to read from Prapanna Jivanamrita. And I was just wondering if you have that edition in Spanish language.
Portuguese.
We have in
Prapanna?
Portuguese.
Português.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Tem.
Oh, there you are, Tony. We thought we lost you.
Yep.
So, Amiya, do you have a copy of Prapanna Jivanamrita?
I'm sorry, Maharaj. I'm not familiar with what you're talking about. Sorry, can you just? I probably have, but I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. Can I just see?
Prapanna? Prapanna
This one?
Jivanamrita.
Yeah.
You have a
Yeah,
copy
yeah.
of that?
Yeah.
We're on page 102. Page 102 if you want to follow.
Many excellence, Maharaj. I'll just get my copy, so forgive me on my absence.
I'm going to put it on the,
I figure I'll come back. Please continue, Maharaj.
we're going to put it on the screen. 1 minute.
Oh, you're going to put it on the screen, Maharaj?
Yeah, so put it on the screen so this way
Oh, very nice.
it'll save you some trouble, or if you don't have it, you can see it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll just get my copy. Yeah.
Yes. So we're on text 19 of Prapanna Jivanamrita. Prapanna Jivanamrita means the life, the nectar and the life of the surrendered souls. Amrita. Amrit means nectar, huh? Jivan Amrit. The nectarian life of the Prapanna, of the Prapanna Jiva, the surrendered soul. Prapanna means surrendered. Jiva, the soul. Huh? Prapanna Jivan Amrita. Like life of the surrendered soul, the nectar. So page 19. Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Prapanasya Vairagyadi Bhakti Parikar Siddhi. Krishna Chaitanya Prapanasya Vairagyadi Bhakti Parikar Siddhi. Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yoga Shikshartam Eka Purusha Puranaha Sri Krishna Chaitanya Sadhiradari Dipambudiryastam Maham Prapadye. From Sarvabhauma Paragram, Lotus feet of Sarvabhauma. For the soul surrendered to the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Dev, the attainment of detachment, knowledge, etc., are proven to be concomitant ornaments of devotion. The endless ocean of mercy. That comment is there by Sridhara Maharaj. He's trying to summarize the meaning of this verse, or the essence of this verse. The endless ocean of mercy, the eternal supreme person, one without a second, has appeared as Sri Krishna Chaitanya to teach detachment, divine knowledge, and his personal relationship in devotion. I do surrender unto him. So Vairagya Vidya Nija Bhakti Yoga. Vairagya means detachment. Vidya means knowledge. And Bhakti Yoga means they come concomitant. Concomitant means they come with. They all come with, right? Detachment and knowledge automatically comes with Bhakti Yoga, with devotional service. You don't have to practice detachment, and you don't have to practice acquiring knowledge. If you simply have devotion to Krishna, and then detachment and knowledge will be there in the meaning. Yet that nija means etc. Detachment, knowledge, knowing the scriptures, essence of the scriptures, the perfections of yoga, the worship of the demigods, whatever benefits, whatever karma that people try to get. All those things will actually be there automatically. And I give it in each with practice of Bhakti Yoga. Then the complete person, Pudasha Puranaha. Shikshartakam Eka. That's the meaning, the learning, the teachings. These are coming in the form of Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sharira Dari. They come all. They are the embodiment, or they accompany the merciful intelligence of Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Sarira, the body, embodied, Dari, carried in the body of Sri Krishna Chaitanya. And Buddha is intelligence, people, and mercy. If we can prapadya means to surrender. I surrender unto him, who is the embodiment of mercy, and who carries these as ornaments in his body, an attachment, divine knowledge, and his personal relationship. Sri Krishna Chaitanya has given all these things to us. He's given us a way to connect in divine love with the Supreme Person. Krishna Chaitanya is non-different from Krishna and Radha.
Maharaj, what did nija mean again?
I'm sorry?
What did nija mean? Vidya
Nija? Nija means etc.
Oh, etc.
I give you the nija. Detachment, knowledge, etc.
Okay.
Isn't this?
Huh?
Isn't this whole first thing before the dash is the translation of Sridhar Maharaj?
Yes.
So the Vairagya Nija is only in this part.
Yes.
And this part doesn't say it.
The same.
Same thing. Oh.
Vairagya, Vidya, Nija. Vairagya means detachment. Vidya means knowledge. Nija, he's summarizing in his statement.
Uh,
Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga comes with these things as ornaments. Shikshartam Eka Purusha Parana. They are the teachings of the complete person, Purusha Parana. Parana means actually the eternal person.
the single.
Eka, one, yes. Whose teachings, whose artam.
Maharaj,
Huh?
excuse me. The ornaments that you're saying, it's humility, tolerance, and respect.
What did she say?
She's asking if among the ornaments are humility, tolerance, and respect.
Yes, certainly.
Okay, thank you.
Mahaprabhu is the embodiment of humility. Trinadapi, Chena, he taught. All these qualities, that's all in the etc. All these perfect qualities. Detachment also is a kind of humility. To enjoy is pride. You must have a certain ego to enjoy. So to give up enjoyment, detachment, that is giving up ego. To try to dominate over things. That may be interpreted in that way, different ways, but prapadye, when you say aham prapadye, tam aham prapadye, that also includes humility, because how you can surrender to him? You're asking, I want to surrender to you, I do surrender to you. Means humility is there. Otherwise, it's not possible to surrender. Aham prapadye.
Tamaham bhajamyata.
Huh?
Tamaham bhajamyata.
What is that?
From Bhagavad Gita, right?
What does it say?
Aham sarvasya prabhavo. No, what is it? Well, I don't know the rest of the verse, but tamaham is in Bhagavad Gita, right? Tamaham bhajam.
Maybe somewhere buried there, yeah. Any other questions? You're thinking of aham tvam sara papebhyo from the verse of sarva dharmam parityaja.
Yeah.
Aham tvam, that's a different, the reverse order.
Oh.
Aham tvam. All right, number 20. If there's any other questions, then Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prapatir Eva Yuga Dharmaha Anta Krishnam Bahir Gauram Darshitangadi Vaibhavam Kalok Sankirtanadaya Tantanaya Sma Krishna Chaitanya Ashrita from Sri Jiva Goswami, Jiva Paranam. And Srila Maharaj's comment is that the only pure religion of the age, surrender unto the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So the religion of this Kali Yuga is to surrender unto the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. This is the pure religion. Pure religion. Surrender, Saranagati, to the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya. And the meaning of this verse from Jiva Goswami, accompanied by his divine entourage, Anta Krishnam Bahir Govaram, Tangadi Vaibhavam. The Supreme Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya has appeared in all his pristine glory. In this age of Kali, we now take shelter of him by means of the characteristic method of devotional service based on Sankirtana, congregational chanting of the holy names. Within, he is none other than Krishna himself, and without is the golden Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Srila Jiva Goswami. Kalo Sankirtanaya Sma. Adhyaya Sma. Kalo Sankirtanadhyaya Sma. Krishna Chaitanya Ashritaha. In the Kali Yuga, the Sankirtan Yoga, the congregational chanting of the holy names. This is the process of pure religion. Surrender to the Supreme Lord. How do we do that? By chanting his holy, by chanting the holy names of Krishna. Maha Mantra. Who can do that? They are already surrendered to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They are already surrendered to Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Who can take his order seriously? His order is to chant the holy name. In this Kali Yuga, that's all he's asking of us. You don't have to do any great sacrifices. You don't have to make any offerings in the temple. You don't have to stand on your head and press your nose. Yoga, you don't have to do any complicated yoga. You just have to chant the holy name.
Bahir, same as Bahiranga.
Nalini, are you translating for Srimati?
Yes, actually, she have a question.
Oh, okay.
Is Krishna's conscious, not religion, and yes, philosophy? Because in this verse, she was asking the only pure religion of the age. She was asking, it's religion or philosophy?
Religion. He's saying religion. Religion and philosophy. Religion has more to do about love, and philosophy is more about truth. Difference between religion and philosophy is that philosophy is seeking truth, religion is seeking love, perfection of love. So when we love Krishna, he is the absolute truth. So we get both. We love the truth. You see, we not only get the truth, but we get love for the truth. So philosophy and religion are not separate in that sense. In the absolute plane, everything is the same. What do you have there showing? What does he show?
I can't tell.
Is that Hegel or what?
Hegel.
Is that Hegel?
Hegel.
Okay. Oh dear. A funny picture of him. But I cannot, what does it say?
Maharaj, I didn't realize my mic was open. It says, but I cannot see how it can be solved for art within art.
What's that?
It's Hegel. It's the Hegel, the art of exhaustion.
Ah,
Hegel's philosophy and this Hegel. Anyway, it basically means about like Hegel's justification for providing us with a philosophy of art. It's the philosophy of art performs a task which is beyond the capacity of art itself.
yes.
And surveying the diversity of art forms and of integrating them into a single coherent system. And within the notion of all the coherent apprehension and comprehension and consciousness of the diversity, this is me speaking now, of such diversities and so on, they're merely, how should I say, maybe perhaps the best way of expressing this might be through the grace of the Lord, through our perception and the elevation of our perception and consciousness. In other words, like, okay, you can go in and you can put a dime into a chewing gum machine, you get a chewing gum out. Okay, we got that. But also, who was the one? Maybe you would think then perhaps I could design such a machine, and so on and so on and so on and so on and so on. And fractal upon fractal.
Well, what is surrender?
Exactly.
What is surrender? Is surrender love?
Exactly.
Is it philosophy? What is it?
Exactly. The notion that cognizance is only
Surrender is some practical activity, is an experience, huh?
indeed within this body.
Now, surrender means, first of all, that you have to know what you're surrendering to, what it means to surrender. So the knowledge is there. That knowledge, first of all, is of Krishna. Who are you surrendering to? You're surrendering to Krishna, the lotus feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, or the lotus feet of Krishna. So knowledge, you have to have some knowledge that there is a supreme absolute truth. And that is personal. That is Krishna. That knowledge must be there. Then the surrender is the practical expression. Practical expression of the knowledge of God. When you recognize that there is God, when you have enough intelligence to understand there is God. Bahunam janmanam ante jnanavam prapadyante, it says in the Gita. One who has gained enough knowledge, jnanavam mam, by bahunam, by many births. One who has that knowledge that there is God. Sometimes devotees don't know how they got their knowledge of God, but they're completely sure that there is God. Well, some people don't know at all about it. So devotees who know without any doubt that there is God, where do they get that knowledge? Right? That is the meaning of devotee. Who knows this? And it came after Bahunam Janmanam, after many births. Janmanam means births. Bahu means many. Bahunam Janmanam, ante, after. After many births, Jnanavam Mam Prapad, one gets enough knowledge, enough wisdom to Jnanamam Prapadyante means to surrender. Jnanavam Mam Prapadyante. Prapadyante means he gets enough wisdom that he must surrender to me, because what else do you do once you understand there's God? What more can you do but surrender to him? You must surrender. God means that. He is the supreme, and you are subordinate. The only relationship we can have is one of surrender. Thy will be done. In the Christian world, they say, thy will be done. That means I am the servant of Krishna. I am to surrender to Krishna. Follow his will. What is this?
He wants you to take the screen share off.
Oh, okay. I could take. So knowledge is automatically there in surrender. Otherwise, who are you surrendering to? Why would you surrender to Krishna? Because you understand he is God. He is the supreme, and I am the subordinate. But that surrender is not like the surrender of a, what do you want to say, an animal to a leash. An animal tied by a leash, he has to surrender to what his master is pulling him in this direction and that way. And that direction he has to go. But that's not the kind of surrender that's involved here. There's a loving relationship between the devotee and the monk. That connection is a connection of love. Huh? Devotees love to chant the holy name. They love it. They feel love arising in their hearts. Huh? They feel joy. And they begin, because you can see, devotees get so joyful, they start jumping like popcorn, up and down.
Like Tony last Sunday.
They get very excited. They get very joyful, very lighthearted. And they want to, they raise their hands, everything, their whole energy goes up. And they're elevated.
We'll do it again next Sunday.
Filled with ecstasy, joy, by chanting the holy name.
Maharaj,
Different type of surrender, that when someone comes to you and holds a gun and says, surrender or I'll shoot you. That's not kind of, that's also kind of surrender. Yes, I surrender to you, don't shoot. A different kind, out of love, out of ecstasy. Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is presenting that kind of understanding to the world, that type of feeling, that type of mood. He's presenting that. And that is the religion of this age. That is religion. To love God. And that is the highest philosophy. We just read that with that kind of love, automatically comes detachment from this world and knowledge. Proper knowledge means to know there is Krishna and that we are his servants. And you're not to exploit this world. You're not meant for that. We are meant to give everything that we have, that we come in touch with. Use all of that in the service of Krishna and for his purposes, for his pleasure, and not for ours. And we automatically will get the benefit of that. He won't suffer. He'll become happy, become pleased. So any other comment, question?
Kandila Maharaj, I know I'm your favorite. I know I'm your favorite pest. Nuisance.
Any other questions, Srimati? One other question?
I mean,
No? Huh?
yes.
Service devotional is characterized by the I'm sorry, I'm trying to read. É feito de maneira
É
sincera.
sincera, sem esperar nada em troca. Se não é desfrute.
Oh yes, devotional service is to do the things. Don't expecting nothing become. Just because, I'm sorry. Devotional service is doing the things, don't expecting nothing back, because if no, it's some kind of pleasure you're trying to disfrute.
Oh. Huh.
What is devotional service?
Yes.
Porque eu me sinto afastada de Cristo.
And funny thing, if you try to get pleasure from it, if you try to enjoy, then it won't come. It has to be without any expectation of result. Then you will get it. If you try for some pleasure, I'm going to worship Krishna so I can get this, that, and the other thing, you won't get it. Maybe you'll get what you want, but you won't get any pleasure out of it. The pleasure comes from not expecting anything in return. By serving, we get pleasure. By giving, we get pleasure. By taking, we get only unpleasant result. Or we get the reaction, karma. Like when the soldier goes to war, he has to undertake so much detachment from his family, from his life, and go into a nasty situation, killing, fighting. But when he comes back, if he has done his job properly, he comes back, he's considered a hero. He gets a hero's worship. So much, they'll get a big parade. So many things, medals and things like that, honor will come to him. But he doesn't go to war to get those things. He goes to war because he has taken up so much trouble upon himself to help others, to give freedom, whatever. Others. But he gets rewarded for that. So those who perform their duty, to engage, surrender to Krishna, as Krishna told Arjuna in the Bhagavad Gita. Krishna tells him, Mam ekam saranam vacha aham tvam sarva papi. I'll take away all your sinful activities, all your sinful reactions for neglecting your duties. Mam ekam, what does he say? Aham tvam sarva papi moksha shyami masucha. I'll give you freedom, liberation. And masucha means don't worry about anything. You'll forget all your worries. We worry about so many things are on our head. How do I have to do this? I have to do that. Why this is happening? Why that is happening? And Krishna said, just surrender to me. Let me be in charge. You don't have to be in charge. And everything will be fine. Who can think of a better life than that? Krishna will take care of all of our needs. Quite wonderful. We're always worried about food. They call it food insecurity. It's only in the human society we have this food insecurity. Elephant is eating tons of food every day. The birds eating so much food. You can't imagine how much birds eat. But somehow they're getting. Devotees who have taken a complete renunciation of all the material duties, they're eating very nicely. All the devotees Krishna is supplying. Srila Prabhupada, Srila Maharaja, they showed us how Krishna provides everything. Of course, we don't expect that. But somehow or other, not only do we get enough to eat, but we're distributing. We have so much food, we're distributing it to others. How many people do that? Usually they come home, they're working so hard, they get their meals for their family and so forth. And they think, oh, I have to hold 2 or 3 jobs so I can feed my family. And devotees have no jobs. But somehow they're getting so much food that they can feed others. They not only eat nicely themselves, but they're able to distribute prasad. And the more you distribute, the more you get chance to distribute. So this kind of life of surrender, all you have to do is give up everything. and you'll get everything. But don't take it with the attitude that I'm going to get something. Otherwise, it will all stop. Everything will stop. You won't get anything. Next, text 21. Read one more text. Text 21. Sri Chaitanya Sritasya Parama Pumartha Prapti Yogyanamatam Bhuvanam Dayalur Ulagayan Ap Yakarot Paratam Prema Sampat Sudayad Bhuteham Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mamum Prapadye. This word Prapadye, huh? Prapadye means surrender. Prapanna, huh? Prapanna means surrender. Prapadye means also surrender. Different endings, that's all. So, Sridhar Maharaj's comment here is the soul surrendered to Sri Chaitanya Dev attains the supreme perfection of human life.
It's from Sri Krishna Dasapadanam.
So I surrender unto that performer of miraculous deeds, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, the merciful supreme personality who delivered the insane universe from the disease of ignorance and then drove the world stark mad with the nectarian treasure of his sweet love divine. It's Krishna Das Kaviraj. Wonderful verse. Surrender to the performer of miraculous deeds, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. What miraculous deed did he perform? He delivered the insane universe from the disease of ignorance. What kind of miracle is that? You know how ignorant people are. You try to preach to them. Try to preach to them, huh? How much do they understand? How much can you make them convinced? No, we can know by practical experience of engaging in Sankirtan. What great miracle must be there in order to convince these stupid people, ignorant people. They're not stupid, they're ignorant. How do we enlighten them? Not so easy. When the heart is filled with ignorance like that, it's very difficult to get them to change to recognize that there's something other than what they're doing. Another consciousness, another way of thinking, of understanding things, another way of acting, another way of feeling that doesn't involve all the miseries and pains that they have to experience in their mundane mood. So difficult. But Mahaprabhu was able to immediately give up that. How did that happen? Change their hearts. Huh? What's that?
Wow.
Yes, wow.
It's saying here, so he showed them how to go away from negative insanity to sanity, and then to positive insanity. It says
Madness, yes. Somebody put some message in the chat. Okay.
You see?
Okay. Amir Sindhu has a very high vision.
Humble aspirations, but in the most wonderful associations of Maharaj. Dhanyavad Maharaj. Paranams.
So our disease Our disease is ignorance of Krishna, forgetfulness, total oblivious to God. This is our disease. And mundane existence means this: total obliviousness to God. Or some people have some knowledge of God, but they still don't understand that their role is not to be served by God, but to serve Him. Some people know there's God, and what do? They get down on their knees and pray, "Dear God, give me this, give me that." Not knowledge of God, proper knowledge of God. One must have the proper conception also of God. Now, He is the enjoyer, and we are the servitors of His pleasure. And then everything will be properly adjusted. Haribo, Haribo.
Krishna.
Krishna.
And no one of all the incarnations, none of the incarnations experienced the kind of madness of love that was exhibited by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. How much intense love and separation he felt. There is no other incarnation who had that, delivered that type of performance or expression. And is very appropriate for this current age, because so many souls, they may want Krishna, but how to reach him? They have no ability to do that. Only the most fortunate souls can get that mercy. And even then, those who have that mercy still feel that they don't have it. Highest mercy is to feel that love for Krishna, but yet not to have it. Hare Krishna, very difficult, very painful for the devotee to feel like that. They want Krishna so much, but they feel they don't have any connection. So devotees have to go through that stage, love and separation. And that's the price. That is the price for getting that connection. Krishna will finally have to feel sorry for us. Will finally have to feel some mercy for us. We're feeling so bad in this separation that he will come and give himself. That's how he operates. That's how he shows his mercy. That's how he gives his mercy. Very difficult to understand. So contradictory. That who wants him the most, he will give himself to them the most. And they will feel they don't have anything. Gauranga, this is Mahaprabhu's message, what he displayed for us. He displayed what is the real food of the genuine devotee, the genuine Vaishnava. God usually comes as God, as a supreme. But Krishna came as God, but not in the mood of God, in the mood of the servant of God. So he showed us how a real servant should feel and act. And it's very difficult. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai.
Jai.
Jai Vaishnavrinda ki jai.
Jai.
Any other questions?
Oh, goodness me.
Yes.
Yes, I'm sorry. It's kind of a question that I think that is I should think about. But I was thinking these days about the why we have to do the things. So I will try to explain better. So what the motivation from wake up and do the seva and do the things is because I have to do my thing, and I have to try to be a what is I know we are talking about the we have to have tolerance, humility, respect to others. This is the basis, this is the ornaments that we are saying. But the things that we should, I'm sorry, there is one thing that we should do, we should have in your minds, in your ability to think, that is the way, the thing that is moved, when I wake up, I think, oh, I have to do the things, I have to do the seva, I have to serve, I have to, because this era, this Kali Yuga is very, it's very bad. I don't know. I think that is a stupid question. I'm sorry, Maharaj. I'm talking to
I understand
Shrimashi.
what you're asking.
No, okay.
You're asking, what was the motivation? What is the goal? When you wake up, why are you going to do service? What is the goal? What am I moving toward?
Yes, I was talking to her because I was thinking that is a stupid question, because it's so low. You know, we are here to serve the devotees, but the daily routine. What can I take a thing and to be attached? There is something. I don't know. Change the
Well,
mantra.
I think you are a very advanced devotee to feel like that. I think anyone who can think like that, feel like that, is a very advanced devotee. Because you are always looking for more, something more. Can you hear? Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maharaj,
Wait
sorry.
a minute.
I'm
Wait. Huh? You're
not
always
a
looking.
response at all.
Hold
So
on.
could you
Hold
again,
on.
please.
I'm here. Yeah. Hold on a second. You are always looking for more. Huh? You are longing for Krishna's association more and more, to be inspired more and more. This is the qualification of a devotee. Non-devotee, they don't care. They go through their life without caring so much about what's going on or what's happening. But if we care, how can I get more connection with Krishna? How can I feel more inspired? All these things. That is the sign of a very good and pure heart. A heart that is longing to have a better connection, a more intense connection with Krishna. And that is the qualification. That is the qualification of a Vaishnava. That's the highest qualification. Those who don't care, they go through their routines without having any feeling of what they're doing. That's not so good. But those who undertake their services with some concern, is this being accepted by Krishna? How do I improve myself? How do I get more Krishna conscious? That is a qualification of a real devotee. And you will definitely make progress. Krishna can hear our unhappiness, our prayers, our wishes, our thoughts. He can hear our hearts. And he will fulfill the heart of the sincere soul. So you keep going. You keep always wishing that your service can be more and more genuine and sincere. And that you can feel inspired. And the person you are talking to when you think like that should be Krishna. Dear Krishna, I'm feeling like this. Dear Gurudev, I am feeling like that. Please help me. Please give your mercy to me. And then you will see the result will come, guaranteed. Because Krishna is very happy, very loving. And he doesn't like to see his devotees suffer. What's that?
Can I say one thing very humbly? From my perspective, the motivation is to sincerely satisfy Guru. Meaning we have personal connection with Guru, real connection, not just imaginary connection. So personal connection with Guru, we sincerely want to satisfy Guru, to please Guru. So we're trying to do that. And all of our energy, all of our focus is centered on that single thing. So then it also goes beyond ourselves. So it's not our own limited finite energy is no longer blocking us, because we're trying to do for Guru, who is the representative of Krishna. And also we're seeing how Guru is receiving what we're doing to some extent. We can't see anything actually, but we can try to see if Guru is pleased with us or not. And that is giving us so much energy to do better. That is my humble thought about that.
Thank you. I was talking about these days a lot. So can I make other question, please?
Yes. Go ahead.
Thank you. When can I be more focused in one thing? Because when I'm trying to study, I try to offer to Guru. Then I study. It's not something, it's something material, but not devotional. But how can I do to Guru? As you know, it's mentally, but it's not something wrong. It's not alguma palavra que fala sobre ser mental, bhaja mental. It's not a bhaja mental.
It's not what?
Bhaja mental. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to translate. Bhaja mental.
Bhajan Kutir.
I don't know. Mental bhajan.
Mental bhajan.
Yes. It's not the mental bhajan. When you do something material like study, and you offer, and first offer is like, oh Gurudev, I'm do my best, so I study. I don't know. This is the way that we have to do it, or not.
That will help. By studying the scripture, we will get some inspiration. You know, when you read the scripture with the purpose of getting some inspiration, you'll find it will come.
Yes, but when you are studying something that is not, it's something material.
Oh,
I offer the study that you do, then I study normally. How can I offer to Guru?
Okay.
Like Krishna was saying.
Well, you have to, whatever you are studying, that should also, you should think how I can utilize this in my service to Guru and Krishna. You don't just study with the purpose of learning something for your material benefit, but you want to learn so that you can utilize that in your service. How you can utilize that in your service of preaching or doing your service better. And it's the purpose that we have for doing things that will matter, that will count, whether that is spiritual or material. So for instance, I'm reading so many scientific things, but I don't want to become a big, well-known scientist. And not or make some big discovery. My purpose is to try to fulfill Prabhupada's order that you preach to the scientists, So I have to learn what they're talking about and present it in their language so they'll better appreciate what I'm saying when I try to tell them about Krishna and our service to Krishna. But that purpose behind what we're doing is very important. Connected with, yes, always connected with service. You have to keep your health very good also, because this body belongs to Krishna, belongs to Guru. So anything we do to help our health, we know that it's also not for myself only, but also for helping my service, allowing me to be able to serve in a good way, strong way, and as long as I can serve, something like that. Anyhow, very nice. You are both so many nice questions, so sincere, so humble. All of you. My Dandavat Pranam. Please be well. Stay well. Hope to see you again another time.
Jai.
Haribo, Jai Gurudev. Jai Vaishnavinda ki Jai.
Jai. Jai Vishnupad Sripad Bhakti Madhava Puri Maharaj ki Jai.
Jai.
Jai Samaveda Bhaktivinda ki.
Jai. Krishna.